Hey everybody, Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, grabbing the One Winged Angel achievement. This is to defeat Sephiroth. Before we get started, we are going to get into some prep work. Make sure you stock up on elixirs in your inventory. Then you are going to want as best of equipment as you can. I recommend holding off until you have Ultimate Weapon and some really good accessories for this, notably stuff that boosts your HP and MP. And then once you have all that set, it's time to pick out your abilities. First thing I recommend is that you have Super Glide available to you, so make sure you have that and equip it. It's going to be a good backup escape option for one of Sephiroth's more powerful attacks. As for your regular abilities, you are going to want to have these specific things. First thing I recommend is turning off anything that increases your ground combo past 3, so make sure you unequip Combo Plus and then anything that finishes up a combo. So make sure you unequip both Ripple Drive and Stun Impact if you have them equipped. Anything air combo related is going to be fair game, so feel free to keep air combo plus and hurricane blasts and aerial sweep and all that stuff. As for necessary stuff, obviously have dodge roll, make sure you have sliding dash and slap shot, make sure you have leaf bracer, and then make sure you also have strike raid as your only specialty attack. Everything else that you find useful, feel free to equip, but make sure you unequip those things that are going to hinder you, so the extended ground combos and the combo finishers. On to the actual fight. The fight is going to be the Platinum match at the Olympus Coliseum. You will unlock it after beating the Hades Cup for the first time. It's going to be the second row of question marks, or the row of question marks under the Gold match if you've managed to defeat the Ice Titan. Make sure you start it up. It's going to be a pretty hard fight, as I said, so again, make sure you are absolutely ready before starting this. So the fight's going to start. It's going to be another one-on-one affair. So for the first phase of the fight, this is the strategy you are going to want to use. Sephiroth is going to have two basic attacks, his normal slash, then his jumping slash. You want to just stay out of range of it, and then you want to wait until he puts up his fire tower. Then what you want to do is you want to use your sliding dash to close the distance, and then you want to land a combo on him. Because we turned all those combo modifiers off, a maximum ground combo is only going to be 3 hits, which is just enough hits for you to damage him without him recovering to hurt us. And then as soon as you land your third hit, make sure you get out of dodge. If you're too late or he attacks with a quicker attack like another fire tower, just use Cure, and then Leaf Bracer should protect you, and it's going to give you some invincibility frames as you're healing, and that's going to be a good backup option. So basically you just want to play this game where you're kind of poking and prodding him, and then trying to hit him whenever he's vulnerable, which is going to be right after a fire tower attack. So as the fight progresses, he is going to basically add another attack to his repertoire every now and again. So the next attack he is going to add is going to probably be the most annoying one. For this, I recommend playing the game with sound on if you haven't already. He is going to give you a little sound cue before he throws this attack off, and it's going to be something like this. So once he teleports and then uses Sin Harvest, you're going to have 3 main ways of countering this. Your main counter to this is going to be Strike Raid, so make sure you hit the Y button. Hopefully you should have enough MP to cast it, and that should throw your Keyblade, and if it hits him, it should cancel out the attack. If he's really close to you, make sure you use a Sliding Dash to close the distance, and you should be able to hit him before it goes off. If both of those are out of range or you don't have enough MP, make sure you jump and then quickly Super Glide away. If a Sin Harvest hits you, it's going to reduce you to 1 HP, and it's going to completely drain you of all of your MP, so you aren't able to use Cure. So the only way to pick yourself back up is to use an elixir or a mega elixir, and then you do have to be quick on that, which is why we have Super Glide as a backup option. Make sure you quickly get out of his range, and then make sure you pick yourself up before he can land the finishing blow. As for his other attack during this phase of the fight, where the screen turns dark and he uses a multiple slash, just make sure you dodge roll. It's easy enough to dodge all the normal attacks. And then for the last one, just make sure you use a Kiriga, and then Leaf Bracer should protect you through its iframes, and then you should be able to get through that A-OK. As you are approaching the last phase of the fight, he is going to cast Meteor. So he's going to do this, where he summons a green vortex, and then he turns blue. Then he's going to get these gravitational pull attacks, and then Meteor is going to pop up. The actual Meteor attack itself is actually pretty easy to dodge. Just make sure you slide in and out between the meteors. They move pretty slowly. Then when the big meteor makes impact, just make sure you use a Kiriga, and then Leaf Bracer should pick you up thanks to its invincibility frames, and then you should be able to continue on with the fight. The last attack he gets during this glowing phase is basically he's going to run around to charge up all of these gravity orbs, and then he's going to finish it up with a big spiraling attack. It's easy enough to dodge, and then basically as soon as he lands the attack and misses, you are going to want to jump and then just use an air combo, and you should be able to land massive damage like this. Other than that, just combine it with all of the other strategies we've been using throughout the rest of the fight. Remember, ground combo after a fire tower, and then make sure you use an air combo after a spiraling slash. Then just make sure you use Leaf Bracer to avoid the more unavoidable attacks like the multi-slash and the fire tower if it's too close. And then just make sure you watch out for Sin Harvest, and then you should be able to finish him off. Once you do, you should be good for the victory and get your slew of prizes, including the one Winged Angel Keyblade, which is going to be part of the All Keyblades achievement. You're going to get an Ansem report, and of course, most important of all, the achievement. 20 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.